It may surprise you to know I have no idea what I'm doing. I don't think any of us do. No, we don't. We don't have any idea. Really, when I joke with people saying, I'm making this up as I go along, I'm not even joking. However, the more you make things up as you go along, and the better you measure the response of the things you do, the better off you are at doing something better next time. I'm just going to take a minute and I'm going to tell you about how to make systems instead of resolutions. Huge gain, game changer. I got some free tools. I hope you like it. Let's jump in. Hey everybody, welcome. Happy New Year 2022. Eric right here. I'm the host of the DiscoPosse podcast and also of this vlog, blog, YouTube, whatever you call it. The thing that I wanted to be able to share with you is making the difference in your life begins with today. It begins with going forward. It begins with setting habits. I did a couple of videos recently where I talked briefly about setting up systems instead of resolutions. So I'm going to talk really fast about what it is that you can do to make that work. The first thing, humans love habit. Going to bed at the same time, waking up at the same time. We love doing the same things. Even if you say you don't, you're a creature of habit. We all are. Neural pathways are built on formations of habit. And by doing so, it means that if you can set habits and you can create habits, good habits, you have the opportunity to be able to fundamentally change the way you can do things. Imagine that if you had a 100-day plan to do something. 100 days? Seriously? Okay, it's actually not as bad as you think. What if I gave you a really, really cool, easy to track tool that you could just literally write down on paper, do a thing, just check a checkbox, do a good thing. Number one could be journaling, gratitude. Highly recommend it. I do it every day. Okay, I'm totally lying. I don't do it often enough, but I actually do it almost every day, sometimes even twice a day. Take a moment and just do a thing. Take a healthy habit, and it could be as simple as making your bed. Just making sure the laundry is in the hamper. Small things you can do, but just check off the checkbox. That's a happy feeling. That's a dopamine hit, right? Let's reward ourselves neurologically with how we can be successful. Because remember, good habits are just like bad habits. They are built over time with repetitive use. So I'm going to give you this 100-day tracker because I actually did a blog series and I called 100 Days of Content. And the goal was to be able to publish and share on Twitter. Could I do something consistently for 100 days? Create content, whether it's for work, for my blog, whether it's for the podcast, whatever it's going to be. Could I do this every day? And I actually had to stop, not stop doing it, but stop publicizing it. Because what I realized is I was depending too much on the external validation that I was doing something right. All I needed was the checkbox. It's really that simple. So if you take any habit, look, you could read Atomic Habits, you can read Power of Habits, the 7 Habits of Highly Successful People, you'll notice a theme. What it is about creating positive feedback loops that give you something. And it's as simple as do a push-up, do 5 sit-ups, walk around for 15 minutes, do it every day for 100 days. And then from that point on, you're in, you love it. I eat well because I need to. For my family, because we've got all sorts of really exciting, things. We have requirements around allergies. And on top of that, I do it because it makes me feel good. Now it's actually at the point where if I eat, I'll say bad food. I shouldn't say bad food, but I eat food that's outside of my regular diet. I immediately feel like I want to sort of correct for it. Versus 15 years ago, I just didn't care and I would eat whatever. The difference is that I feel much better in general. Why? Because I built that habit by being consistent over the course of time. Okay, look, I'm not going to talk to you about the science behind it. There's a lot of things you could research. I highly recommend read books like Atomic Habits, read stuff that helps to reinforce what the methodologies are. But most importantly, click the link down below and you can actually it's a free download. And this is just it's a worksheet. It's a set of different styles of trackers. And these are habit trackers. So do that. Just grab it. Tell me you like it. If you do, that's great. If you don't, tell me. Drop a comment down below as well. And if you can, of course, if you don't mind hitting like on the button, this reminds me that these are good things that I'm telling you. And on top of that, if you could hit subscribe, because we got a ton of great stuff coming on the channel. We're starting off the year. We've got lots of podcasts that are on the way. More vlogs, more fun. But I just wanted to take a moment because, hey, I needed to do something regularly, including making sure I publish to this vlog. All right. Happy New Year. Welcome back.